This video I'd like to talk about how to remove and how to help cross over earthbound human energies. So this is a very big topic that's going to probably require a couple videos to really cover everything. So what I want to talk about first is earthbound human energies residing in a home, maybe from a previous tenant that passed away, or maybe something had traveled in because someone's empathic in the home or whatever. We're going to learn how to connect with those with the pendulum. We're going to learn how to cast a circle of protection to make sure that we can help ourselves and protect ourselves and help them and protect them. And then as well as learn how to help heal these energies before we cross them over. So when we're inside of a home, sometimes we feel a lot of heaviness in a home, or for some reason just really irrational panic or fears or just anxiety and stuff. Even kids and people in homes will start getting a lot of nightmares or really vivid dreams, maybe seeing people they don't recognize or doing things they don't normally do. Okay, all this kind of stuff can really mess with the person's mental state, okay, because they don't really understand what's going on. So if this kind of stuff is happening in the home, there's a good chance that you have an intrusive energy that needs to be removed and needs to be healed, even if it's a family member, okay? So let's talk a little bit about vibration. Let's say you know your grandma. Okay, your grandma's the one that's spirit resides in your home, and you love your grandma, and you don't want your grandma to go nowhere, and you don't want to kick her out, anything like that. I get it, I understand. But let's say that grandma, she died of cancer, and so that pain and the vibration that caused the cancer, the sickness, is still within grandma's energy field. So if grandma is still within the house and she hasn't been treated, she hasn't been healed and sent to the light, grandma's vibration can also start to affect the physical health and well-being of those that are living in the home. So if you guys ever noticed in families how sometimes there's hereditary diseases, high blood pressure, tumors, cancers, all this kind of stuff, right? It's hereditary. Oftentimes it's rooted in spirit attachment and from spirits being present in our energy field. Okay, so I know you're probably thinking, but you know, my grandma would never do something like that. She would never want to hurt us. And the thing is, it's true, they would never do that. But they don't understand what's going on. When we grieve for our loved ones and we're crying, and you know, at night when we're missing them and calling out to them, they come to us. And what's the first thing that they want to do? They want to hug us and they want to comfort us. Unfortunately, being in a human body, we also have a very strong magnetic field. So when these things come up to us and try and hug us and comfort us, oftentimes they can get stuck. And so grandma's energy is literally stuck to the person living in the home. So the vibration of grandma's energy transfers to the living, carrying on the disease, so to speak. So that's something I know not a lot of people think about or probably have thought about, but just keep an open mind with this stuff, okay? So what I want to do is I want to teach you guys first how we would connect with grandma, heal grandma, prepare to get sent to the light, and then call upon assistance in order to help guide her just in case she's still nervous about going. You know, one of the things that I find that really blocks these energies from wanting to leave is if it's like a parent that has passed away and they want to stick and remain around their child and protect them, or someone that has some sort of like religious doctrine where they believe that there's like a heaven and hell, when that's really all this kind of concepts of the mind, and that the spirit doesn't reside in the mind necessarily, that it resides also outside of it. So what I'm saying is concepts of the mind don't affect the spirit. We just don't understand that we're spirit and we're not mind. So anyways, so the first thing that I would want to do, if there was something in my home and I wanted to connect with it, I would grab my pendulum. This is one I got. This is a crystal believer pendulum. It's got some magnets that are on it. It's a quartz crystal, Vogel quartz crystal. And so this one is really good for just easily connecting. I think you can do this with just about any pendulum, but this one has magnets on it, so I don't have to really worry about any energy being attached to this or sucking up any energy. It clears it on its own, okay? So the first thing that I would want to do is I would say universal knowledge or universal light. I ask to surround and protect myself in the highest light, keep me protected from all negativity, and allow me to repel anything that doesn't serve my highest good health and well-being. And then I would ask universal knowledge at this time, do we have an energy in this home that wish to communicate with us? Okay, we get a yes. So before we get into communicating more, understand that the totality of the human soul, okay, it wouldn't be able to fit in our physical body. It'd be like trying to put a jet engine inside of a Matchbox car, okay? It just doesn't work. So we only get a percentage of it. The other remaining part of our soul resides on the other side of the veil, other side of the light. So grandma, the other part of her soul, is already on the other side of the veil, on the other side of the light. So having that link on the other side gives us the ability to contact her higher self. So the higher self, the higher aspect of grandma, of her oversoul, that's there that we can use to communicate through the higher self, is where we're able to bring in the healing energies through the higher self. Okay, so I would say, universal knowledge at this time, do I have permission to connect with the higher self of this energy in the home? Cool, you get a yes. Okay, thank you, clear. Wait till it gets back to its north and the south, balancing out, okay? And then I would say, do we have that connection at this time? Yes, all right. And I would say, hello, this is Nick. I greet you in the light and love of the Creator, and I'm here to help. And the very first thing I want to ask them, are you in pain or discomfort at this time? And if they're earthbound, chances are they're definitely in pain still, and we have to heal them. That's just it. They hold on to a memory of their traumas, or maybe the way they died, or maybe the sickness that they have. So oftentimes, they're very hurt, okay? And so I would say, relax, open up, and allow me to help you. So the first thing that I'm going to do for an earthbound spirit, I haven't even asked who it was or anything yet. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, universal knowledge, allow us to connect to the higher self and cure all astral lesions in this energy. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Very next thing I'm going to ask them, are you hungry or thirsty at this time? Oh, yes. They're usually very hungry, really thirsty, and they don't know how to get any kind of nourishment or anything. So usually, this is a big one too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask universal knowledge, please materialize a table of this energy's favorite food and drink for them to feast off of out of unconditional love. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to ask the energy, at this time, do you see a table of food and drink in front of you? Yes. And I say, okay, I invite you and any other energies that are with you to please feast off of this energy, or feast off of this food and drink. Allow it to nourish you and bring you back to comfort once again. Let the pendulum do its spinning. Okay, and I ask, all right, do you feel a little bit better? Good. Okay, they do feel a little bit better. All right. So then we ask them simply, at this time, would you like access to the light? Would you like chance to meet with your family and friends once again? Okay, usually you're going to get a yes. Okay, so I say, okay, let me help you. And now at this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call forth a family member guide or other helpful energy that can help assist in the process. So I call forth all family guides or any other helpful energies of light that wish to assist. 2, 3. I'm going to say, okay, do you see anybody there that you recognize? Yes, they do. Okay, thank you, clear. Are they asking you to go with them? Yes, thank you, clear. And finally, will you go with them? Yes, thank you, clear. And I say, okay. I call forth my highest light. I ask to surround, protect, heal, and keep. Surround, protect, heal, and keep. Surround, protect, heal, and keep this energy. I ask now that we place it in the light and allow it to have peace and tranquility for all eternity. Allow them to rest and to be complete with their soul family and friends once again. And last but not least, we are thankful for the opportunity to help serve the light. Thank you for bringing us this energy and allowing us to do thy will through us. We are grateful for this day and honored to serve. Amen. Okay. Universal knowledge, at this time, have we cleared this energy? Yes. Okay. So something as simple as that works really, really well, because as you can see, I can do this all mentally. I don't even have to say the commands out loud. I can do it mentally. When earthbound humans are still lingering around, they're also comprised of mental energy. So this also gives us the ability to connect with them. It's through our mental to their mental. So mental commands, energy, volition, will, desire, but always coming from love. Do it because we want to help them and that we would never want to be in that state. Okay? So hopefully this helps make a little bit of sense how to cross things over. Like I said, I'm going to make a few more videos about this. It's a really big subject, but I hope this helps somebody out there. And always remember, ground and protect and ask for permission. Even if these energies are throwing things around in the house and they feel really aggressive, or you think they're a demon or something, heal their astral lesions, feed them, bring in assistance. It'll help. Okay? And I look forward to doing the next one with you and talking more about this. You guys have a good day.